Welcome to Double K Home Projects. Today we are at my son's place. We are going to be working on tilling up a new garden space for him. It's still got grass in it. We have to break the grass up, and so it's going to be a big job. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Right here's the area that we're going to be working on. We're just going to measure out a square and till him up a garden. My coffee there. Brought a few things up here to help out with. If we'll need those or not, but we might. Got this for any roots we might encounter. Got my little electric rototiller. It works pretty good.
Okay, so I'm not entirely sure how big I want it. I mean, I was thinking at least to where the existing one was here.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
There's the tape measure.
There's our start. Then we'll pull it to 20 and see what you think.
There, that's roughly 20. That's about right where it ends. So he probably did 20 foot.
Well, is that what you want to do
Sure.
to start with?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can always expand it out.
See how flat that is? The front of your shed?
It looks like you need to go, looks like the base of it needs to go towards you just a hair.
Okay.
I tap it in there. Do we want to move it ever so slightly to make it a more even number? How much spacing do you think I gotta have between rows?
Well, it just depends on what you do.
Okay.
I mean,
So we plan on
technically, a lot of people will put enough space between a row to get a rototiller down it.
Yeah.
But if you was to buy one of these small ones, you can even take the tines out of those and make a small row.
Yeah.
It depends on what you're planting too, because everything overgrows and you can't get in to pick. So it just depends on how you garden. You can do square foot gardening, or you can do row gardening, or you can do a combination of both.
Gotcha.
I would bring this out to 18.
Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. 20. I'm feeling some rain droplets.
Yeah, it may rain on us. If it does, I think it's supposed to clear up here in a little while, isn't it?
Yeah.
We may have to stop for a little bit, but let's go ahead and get the tape put on.
Yep.
cut both of them.
Yeah. And try not to catch a splinter while I'm at it.
Can't get it off my foot.
Here, let me grab that thing so it don't go in the next county.
Yeah. All right. Now you have it cut in. You may have some difficulty with this small of a rototiller. It wants to leave a little strip right in the middle. You kind of got to go sideways a little bit. This would do better with a gas-powered full-size rototiller. We don't have one of those today. This is what we got. Woo! That is hard stuff. We'll take our rake and rake this back in.
Yep.
Here in a little while. I'm just trying to get the perimeter done again, deeper.
Yep.
That way, if we have to come back, well, at least we've got the parameter cut. Be nice to get it done today, but
yeah,
we'll see. chopping up a root.
Yeah.
Really need like a screwdriver or something to unplug this. You get plugged up when the dirt's wet, but you gotta just get them unplugged. It's just a problem you run into when you're tilling in wet clay soil. We end up burning the transmission up if we don't clean it out. The grass helps collect this. The grass that we're tilling up, it gets tangled up in here, and then the clay starts sticking too. It'd be nice to have something like a screwdriver or something to unplug it. Yeah, we're making some headway. Some of the big clods out of there. It's a dirty job. Okay. Just about ready to get going again. We get the biggest parts off of that. It'll clog right back up. That'll help for a minute.
A temporary solution.
Yeah.
Let her rip, Tater Chip.
Okay. The ground is extremely hard and wet, and we're trying to beat the rain. It's sprinkling a little bit, but we're getting her done slowly. Pretty tough job. It'll definitely make you sore. we're starting to get some rain now. No, we may have to come back another day for this.
So, you feel that in your fingers. It's definitely a workout. This is my first time ever using a rototiller, to be honest. But if I can do it, I'd say about anybody can. Yeah, it makes you a little sore. I guess the best comparison I have is, you know, like those rowing machines at the gym. That's kind of what it feels like. At least pulling. I think with this one, at least it seems the easiest way to use it to pull it is to pull it, because the blades are spinning this way, so if you try to push it, it will take off on you. But they do make some, we were just looking up when we were taking our break, they do make some that are in a push configuration, so you can push them instead of pull them. I think that'd probably be a little easier, because you're going to be stronger pushing your body weight against it and chipping away at the dirt than you are going to be trying to pull it. But it gets the job done. So yeah.
Okay, it's starting to get clogged up, so we need to get this cleaned out. What happens is the dirt's so wet that it clogs the tines up, so we have to get that cleaned out. We're clogged up here, right in here, and it will literally burn your transmission up if you don't get this mud out of here. So you got to stop and get this out. Now this probably wouldn't be a problem if the dirt was drier, but we don't have dry dirt right now, and we're trying to get this job done. So you got to stop and clean this out. Like I said, you'll burn up the transmission in it. Now this would be better if you had some tools to get it out with, which I have a tool. It's not the best tool that I'll get, but it might help a little.
Ideally a screwdriver or a punch or something pointy that you're not gonna, not a pocket knife. No. That probably wouldn't do too well, but no. Something like a blunt kind of, some kind of object you can get in there and dig that out with without actually damaging the transmission or the tines or anything like that.
Yeah. So it really gets clogged up. I don't know that I can get these down in there enough. Yeah. Need like a screwdriver or something to get it out.
A universal tool, a screwdriver.
Yeah.
Need a hammer? Use a screwdriver.
Or a scraper or something. Putty knife would work real well. The tines themselves are kind of clogged up too here, but try to get some of that off. It'll just build right back up. But the biggest thing was to get it unclogged in here by the transmission, where it's causing it to overheat. It'll eventually burn it up. It'll burn your motor up from trying to turn too hard. Yeah, if the dirt was drier, we wouldn't have this problem as much. And also, we're cutting in a new garden, so all this grass here is the problem. It clogs up in the clay, and it just causes a big problem. Regularly on a regular garden that's already been tilled every year, you're not going to have this problem as much, I'd say.
On a garden like that's already been tilled, you may not even need a rototiller. They're nice to have, but I mean, it could potentially be done with manual tools. It's just a lot more work.
Yeah, it would be for a big one.
So
It's better to have a rototiller.
things like these are nice.
So, always make sure if you have an electric tiller that you unplug the thing before you work on it. Because you may end up getting hurt really bad in some way. So, that's the tip of the day. Well, we wanted to get further today, but unfortunately it's starting to rain on us and we're going to have to finish this job on another day. However, we did get some coverage and some things done. So, but this is where we're going to end the video. Thanks for coming along with us today, and we will see you in the next video.
Take care.
Bye.